Hearing that the sophomores dodgeball tournament got canceled, I honestly wasn't too bummed out because I thought, hey, more people for ours. I wasn't too scared just because I thought like we could get all the people that didn't sign up for theirs, and we know a lot more people, so we'll just get some seniors together and we'll really make it work. But I didn't have any doubt that ours wasn't going to work out.
In the back of my head, I didn't want to think negatively about this at all because obviously it's for a great cause, Camp Good Days, but I kind of had a little doubt in our classes and in our school student body just because I know how our athletics programs are and fundraisers that have happened. You don't always get the best turnout, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. So definitely I would try to be like gung-ho about it and happy. But I do think that being too cool for school events definitely probably played into it. Senioritis, I mean, that's not a great excuse, but I know I definitely have those moments. Junior prom, there's just a lot going on in the same time period, and I think that played a part of it.
During lunch periods when people weren't signing up, I was a little nervous, but I figured people were just waiting till the last minute. That's what a lot of people do. We're seniors, we procrastinate, but I knew we had a big group of friends that they were all planning to sign up, so I was like, oh, they'll just do it last minute. Then once Thursday rolled around and Miss Bryant warned us that, you know, if no one signs up, we should probably think about canceling it, I started to get nervous because I figured, you know, that if they're our friends, they'll come around for us, but no one seemed too crazy about it.
One thing that surprised me with this whole Dodge Cancer Dodgeball tournament is that we had a lot of support from friends and faculty, Jay Barnes, Miss Bryant, the gym teachers, Mr. Reif. I know like a lot of people were really excited about this because it wasn't just going to the sophomore, senior, freshman class bank accounts. It was going to Camp Good Days, a cancer organization. So I know that it was so surprising when we had to cancel it. I got a call right away from Marcy Cright freaking out. So it's just weird because people would be like, hey, your dodgeball tournament's next weekend, or hey, how many teams can we have, or members on the team, how much is it? So having like barely anybody sign up and then giving us like, oh, are you okay? Like, how did it all work out? I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's just kind of like, well, you weren't there to help us out. So that was just a little frustrating. Yeah.
There were a lot of teachers that were helpful and were not so helpful. There was staff in the athletics office, and they just weren't too worried about how it was going. They didn't seem too helpful, which that was disappointing. But then every day during lunch, during ticket sales, Jay Barnes would, you know, come up to us and ask how it was going. And then when we told him things weren't really working out how we were hoping, he always kept our spirits high. He always reminded us that, you know, it's not our fault. He's seen our bright posters around the school and stuff, and either way, he's noticed a trend over the years that the student body at IHS isn't how it always has been, and, you know, the handball tournament works so well because it's been here for, I think he said the last 6 months, or 6 years, but either way, he said the dodgeball tournament is new to the school, didn't really work out, and he said he was even going to donate IHS gear, like, from the school store, just so, you know, it maybe be more of a, like, fun thing for students to do, just so they could get a prize out of it or something. We kind of bribed them, but either way, Jay Barnes was very helpful, very supportive, and then there were some people that were not so supportive.
I had the pleasure of being the mentor to Kathleen and Lauren for a wonderful project. I really enjoyed working with the girls. They were organized, they were very motivated, they're very committed to the cause. As the process went on, it was hard for me to watch all of their hard work not really come to an end that they had hoped for. They did a lot of promotion, they did a lot of solicitation for donations, they did a lot of plannings, and unfortunately those variables that they were not in control of were students wanting to participate and getting the teams going. It certainly didn't have anything to do with the girls' motivation and commitment to the program. They worked very, very hard, and it was certainly a delight for me to work with these two girls. I wish it had had a different ending, but I think they learned a lot in the process, that sometimes you can do the hardest job that you can do, and you can do everything, but you can't make people actually commit to a cause and follow through on promises that they've made to you. So I think that's been a good lesson for them, and I'm hoping they're not too disappointed, because they really did just about everything they could have done to ensure a real positive ending.
Doing a high school event where there are hundreds of kids that are hearing Camp Good Days, Camp Good Days. That's how you build Camp Good Days.
Yeah.
Trying
So
to get the word out.
of
Doing
mouth.
Kazoo Fest, things like that. Yes. Doing events, sharing the information.
Okay.